That timer sure is becoming its own character around here. How is everybody? Welcome, welcome. We're back. There's too much to do. 3.0 is 3.0ing, and I have an empty plot. Peck is gone. I'm upgrading my storage. I got stuff I can design with, but also I found a Super Nintendo. What am I supposed to do? So we'll see what we do. We'll see what we get done. Maguro, happy birthday tomorrow. Welcome. I just hopped off the walking pad and I'm ready to resume couch potato position. Nice. If you were a member, I played some Hightail. I said I wouldn't, but I did. And it was cool. I play a little bit more of it for the members. We'll see. It was fun. Fun little game. So that happened, and yes, I have been playing Animal Crossing off camera since the last Animal Crossing stream, which was absolute chaos. If you have a chance to watch it, it was a lot of fun. So go check that out. It was when we did the design challenge. That was cool. Thank you all for your support there and everything. It was really, really fun. Very memorable stream. And now we're playing the game. So I managed to get a Super Nintendo and an NES, and I haven't played either of them. I put the Super Nintendo down today for the thumbnail. I haven't turned it on, and today I thought we could maybe, like, I don't know, build a gaming room and play around with all that. It's not going to be a very good gaming room because I'm still collecting furniture. But, you know, we'll do something. And I do have an empty plot. I don't have any Nook Miles tickets really right now, so I don't know. We could like go to a couple islands just for the sake of like tearing them up, and maybe we run into somebody cool. My list of villagers that I still need to find for this island or invite via Amiibo are Scoot, Shep, Tipper, and Spike. We do not need to find Chai because Chai is an Amiibo villager. And I have my Amiibo binder here, so we'll probably do that too. We'll get Chai in the campsite just to kind of start that process today. I need to figure out a better setup for this. I can't open this and talk in the microphone at the same time.
But we do need to find yes.
But you need to find what? To find Chai? Well, no, I have the Amiibo. Chai is Amiibo only. Which is unfortunate. I'm finding it. Don't worry. Okay. Got it. That is Chai. Oops, I'm covering Chai. Sanrio Amiibo. So we'll do that too. Lots of little things going on. All right, well, maybe we should do these things in the video game. Oh, all right. So I've been playing just before the stream, got my dailies out of the way, everything else. And
Hooray for the console 6. Now let's see what games we can play. 6.
Thank you. Yes. So there's the NES. Let me put these away. And Let's start with that. Let's start with chai. I want to get people on this island. Found Bill as my new jock, and I'm tempted to time travel to hunt for Dobie. Oh, fun. Thinking about playing a modified sabotage challenge.
Made cupcakes for my neighbor's baby shower.
Okay.
Forgot I had a cold. Frosted them by blowing icing out of a Ziploc bag I bit a hole in.
Oh.
Coughed into it halfway through. Ended up smearing it with my debit card. I left early. Felt like the right call.
Great. I missed that message earlier. With your family. Okay, maybe dice instead of donations. That's probably for the best. Or just make it interesting. Get everybody to put some money on it. You bought a Wii to play City Folk. Have you gotten it yet? And are you enjoying it? I really want to like give City Folk a solid extra chance, but now I have this, so like, what am I supposed to do? Finally get your hotel open, and one of your first visitors is Rod the Mouse Jock. Oh, cool. Congrats on getting your hotel. Coming this week. All right, well, let us know. All right. Thanks for inviting me. All right, what can I craft you? Wooden block stool. I'll make one for... Ooh, I don't think I have this recipe. Yes. Okay, great. I forgot that you get recipes from them. That is awesome. I don't know how I don't have that recipe, but I'm not going to complain. We got to do the campsite up. This is... We need a staircase or a ladder or something, and we got to decorate around that. Okay, first of all, let's learn wooden block stool. Then, let's craft a wooden block stool. A controversial favorite, chops. Hear me out. I have an old European themed island. He cracks me up walking around till Tapper. No, that's I get it. Kato, I got my first official villager photo last night. Hey, congrats! I feel like I'm really close with Lucky, but I've been very lazy, and I just won't commit to giving him a gift every day.
Aja from Malay just tipped $5 and said, "Don't know if you saw my comment. Last night, Kaito was working on her slumber island, and I told her it could really use a zigzag wheat mountain rain. LOL."
I'm sure that went well. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Sorry I missed your message. I just think a raised bed garden is a good way to get people, you know, especially hotel visitors, interested in hanging out on your island. So, Kato, I don't think AJ's wrong. And I hope you really genuinely considered that idea. AJ, I assume you probably also super chatted that idea to Kato. Kato, you know, Kato really only responds to super chats. So, if she didn't take your suggestion, that might be why. Try to play Animal Crossing, but my cat won't stop jumping in the sink.
For the teacher appreciation lunch, I made cupcakes in my toaster oven, because the real oven's full of paint cans right now. They baked uneven and some of them split open. I covered the worst ones in powdered sugar and left early. Not sure why I was even invited to that thing anyway. I don't even got kids. Anyway.
Who won the design challenge the other night? I guess you're going to have to watch. She reads my name when it's in green. That figures. Yeah. I thought letting my name go from green to gray would help me stand out because there's a lot of green names in that chat. But I've been ignored quite a bit since then, so I think message received. You can make the campsite villager souvenirs. Yeah, only if they're an amiibo villager. So they will ask for up to 3 souvenirs. On the 3rd one, they will let you, not only can they move to your island, they will let you kick anybody out who you want. That's kind of the unique thing.
I tried to bribe someone. They asked, "Is this a joke?"
I actually didn't. She ignored it, or didn't see it, but she did respond to a bunch of my messages. Oh, feels weird to talk about Kato in 3rd person when she's here. 1 second, I gotta fix this character here. $2 Dan tends to float upwards a lot, and I still don't know why. But there we go. That should do it. Okay. Maybe I blocked you. It's possible you blocked me. I deserve it. You were streaming, and I was in a call with...
I looked up a course on how to become rich. The first step was have money.
I was in a call with Zach Scott and helping him with something, and you messaged me to like pay you the money from the competition, and I'm like, oh, okay. And so he's like, oh, well, pull it up. And so he told me to tell you that he was also watching, but he wasn't watching with his account, so therefore you were losing his viewership. And from there, I said that, and it didn't seem to matter because you were more concerned with getting me to pay you the bells from the competition. So I went ahead and did that, and then I quietly left. And I think when I left, I saw you probably make a comment, but I had it muted at that point, so I don't know. I'm guessing I got hazed a lot for leaving without saying goodbye. And yeah, that was the last time I was ignored, I guess. Console bill collector. You were supposed to water the flowers. I knew you were going to bring that up. Yeah. I left, and then when the screen came back and you were all standing there, I'm like, oh, I'm guessing she probably wanted me to water the flowers. Which is ironic because I realized today I could really use some help watering my flowers because I'm no closer to getting green mums or blue roses. But I did promptly pay you. And it was the first time, by the way, like that you asked. You invoiced me and I paid up immediately. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we took care of Chai for now. I got 2 more Chai visits to contend with. And then it comes the question of, do we villager hunt? I'm impressed with the prompt payments. Okay, good. I voted for you in the Sabotage stream for the lulz. Oh, wow, thanks. Someone in Kata's stream said, I'm sure Kay and Steph appreciate the lulz votes. So I don't have any like Nook Miles tickets right now, and I didn't prepare for the stream to do like a full-on villager hunt. I thought that maybe we just get like a couple, because they're expensive and I don't have a lot of miles right now. And just see, maybe we get lucky. We already have lucky. Maybe we get Scoot, or Shep, or Tipper, or Spike. Those are the 4 we're looking for. And, you know, that'd be pretty cool. Do you like new Mario Wonder Switch 2 Edition announcement? I didn't play Mario Wonder. I have learned my lesson from buying 2D Mario platformers. I tend not to finish them. Mario Wonder does look cool. So if I buy it, I'm glad there be like a proper Switch 2 version of the game now. But yeah, I don't know if I'll buy it. I'm trying to like be a little more selective. Because I would just tend to buy the games thinking that sounds fun and looks fun, and then I don't actually play it. See the announcement for the Mario movie Direct. Yeah, I probably won't watch it. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think the process of making movies is impressive. But I don't know. I'll just enjoy it like every other movie, you know? I'll watch the trailers as they come out, and then it'll go in theaters, and then I'll comfortably wait in my home until it leaves theaters, and then I'll buy the Blu-ray, and then I'll put it on my Plex server, and that'll be how I enjoy it. Why do they need direct for a movie? All of the words I just said was condensed into that sentence right there. That's kind of where I'm at. I want less about the movie. Yeah, I don't necessarily want too many trailers. In fact, usually I'll watch the first trailer of something and then maybe one more trailer if I'm really excited about that thing. Right now, Marvel is starting to do their trailer push for Avengers Secret Wars, and I saw like one of the teasers, and I'm like, I already know I'm going to watch it. You know, maybe I'll watch one when there's a more full trailer so I get some kind of semblance of the story if I want that. But, you know, eventually it'll go into theaters and I will sit at home and I'll wait for it to leave theaters, and then I will, you know, well, that I'll probably watch on Disney Plus. I don't think I'll buy the Blu-ray of that. But yeah, and that's how I'll enjoy the movie. Last movie I watched was K-pop Demon Hunters, and to be fair, it was worth it. I've heard it's really good. I've been told I would like it, but no one will really tell me anything about it. And the trailer I saw looked interesting, but it didn't really sell me on it, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to not judge it by that just because of the absolute fervor around that movie. You're watching a movie next week. It's actually really entertaining. The music is great. It's a short watch. Oh, it's just short. Okay, well, that's helpful. All right, first villager. I don't think that's anyone we need. Who is that? It's good to go in not knowing. Bianca. I'm gonna lower this just a tiny bit. No, you're not. No, Bianca, I'm sorry. You're not invited to Trip Falls. She was really excited about it. Oops. But I will destroy the island you're oh. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Really resonated with me. Easy to laugh at. They fight demons. Thoughts on the new Fable game. I've only seen the images. Was there a video? Was there a trailer of some kind? I loved Fable. Like, absolutely loved Fable back in the day. And that game was too short. Speaking of things that were short, like content that's short to consume, Fable's absolutely too short. So, yeah, that's one I'll probably get. Even though stupid Microsoft is behind it. You know what? I take that back. If it's one of those games that's not going to be like accessible unless I get like Game Pass or something, then no, I won't be playing it out of principle alone. But assuming I can buy the game on like, I don't know, Steam or something, then yeah, I'll play it. My husband got me to Fable, and I actually got more hours in it than him with the Fable games. Fable was awesome. You're gonna freak. Okay. So this is gonna be the slowest villager hunt ever because I only have 3 tickets, and also I need to, you know, tear up the island. Is there a recipe? Did I shake all these? I think I did. No, today actually I got bad luck from Katrina when I did my fortune. So, I think I just got lucky with the gold nugget just now. Google says Xbox, PS5, and PC. I don't know if Google can be trusted. No, that sounds about right. I think that's what I read as well. I have a PS5, and that means I could probably buy it physically, which I would like. On the other hand, I don't really play anything on my PS5. I kind of regret buying it. But when GTA 6 comes out, I'll probably play on PS5. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'm definitely not buying it on any Microsoft-owned platform, though. That's for sure. I'm done. Like, I'm never owning an Xbox, and I'm done with Game Pass. That's all I know. I did pay her hostage fee. I actually prefer it when Katrina gives me bad luck because that's the fastest way to collect all the little, like, what are they, the Zodiac figurines? And I have like 4 or 5 of them now. The turtle is cool. Yeah, I got the turtle the other day. What happened with Microsoft? What hasn't? What hasn't happened? The thing I've been talking about a lot lately is I went out of my way to remove all of the AI on my Windows machine. I watched a video, and that video taught me how to run a script that would remove it. And stuff like this is always at your own risk, but my computer runs so much better. It turns out just having those features installed in your computer at all is actually like just while your computer's idling, using a bunch of your resources. And when you have things that are really expensive in your computer, like RAM, for example, and your RAM is being used for nothing and just being hot all the time for no reason, that's wear and tear that their stupid AI is putting on your stupid computer for no stupid reason. So I found out how to get rid of it, and I got rid of it, and it's the best thing I've ever done to a computer. I can't believe it. I was thinking of switching to Linux. It was getting that bad. And yeah, that's just one of many, many reasons I'm like done with them. But I highly recommend looking up how to do that because, oh my gosh, if you have Windows 11 and you've been really frustrated with just doing anything simple like opening File Explorer, you'll be really impressed with how much of your resources you get back from deleting that garbage. Become ridiculous. I have a Mac, so probably won't do that because Apple Intelligence is buns. What's buns? Is that good or bad?
I opened my wallet and a moth flew out. Checked its wallet and an even smaller moth flew out of that wallet.
Oh, I forgot I hadn't found those yet. But opting out and turning off everything AI that I've become aware of. I heard that Apple and Google made a deal for Siri. So Siri's brain is now going to be powered by Gemini. Great. Buns equals bad. Okay. Oh, because, okay, I get it. Yeah, I see what you're replacing. I see which swear word you are substituting.
This
there.
just in, Dan gets stung by wasps and does a little dance.
Thank you. That was a very... Wow, that story turned around really fast. It's not even my first Slumber Island. What's with the controls? Why did they do that? It's just, I don't know. I kind of understand, like, when I think about how the controls work on the main island versus the Slumber Island, I get why they had to make some choices, but it feels like I don't know, they could have done it better. It's kind of like they ran the controller through the iTunes shuffler, and all the buttons got shuffled around. Why is it sometimes when I close chat and come back wait. It fails to recognize me as a sub. I don't get it. I thought I turned off sub-only mode. Is that back? Hold on. Let me fix that. Customize.
I brought a pan of enchiladas to the welcome dinner. Made them the night before, but I left them on the counter till morning. By then, they were kind of room temperature wet. I microwaved the whole tray and covered it in shredded cheese. Nobody said thank you. Not that I expected it.
All right. Sub-only mode should be off. It's broken no matter what. Every channel over last week now, it's so annoying. I have to wait until it goes away. Good job, Nixon Copilot isn't there a setting to turn it off. Why run a script? There might be, but basically it's in the background of not just like your computer, but it's in everything. The script takes everything off that has Copilot in it. So, for example, it deleted Notepad and snipping tool, and you can use options to re-download the older versions of those tools. So, I did that, and now I don't have to worry about it in anything. Like I even removed Xbox Game Bar because that also has Copilot in it. Basically, anything that had Copilot in it got removed. Now, if you know of a setting to just turn it off, let me know, because what I've been seeing from all the tech bros out there, all the tech bro YouTube channels, I should say, is there's no setting to turn it off. It makes them very angry. But maybe they're being, like, hyperbolic, you know? Maybe it's not enough for them, and so they just go around saying there's no setting to turn it off. Notepad is my life. So Windows 11 Notepad has Copilot in it, and it also has, like, tabbed notes and stuff, which I don't really like. I kind of like when my Notepad notes are on their own separate files. It just makes it really confusing to, like, know what the heck is open and what's not open. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Windows 11 Notepad anyway, but yes, there's also a Copilot button in it for some reason. So now I have the old Notepad. It's the best. I really genuinely enjoy using my computer again. I don't think about the fact that it's a Windows machine and it's really annoying to use. Whereas before, it made its presence known. Oh, another gold nugget. It made its presence known every single time I used the stupid computer. I couldn't stand it. Like, why? You're invisible. You're an operating system. Shut up. Go away. And it wouldn't. I hate delay lag more than anything. Keep having to hit live a bunch of for a couple YouTube streams. Oh yes, I've been seeing that happening too, where people are like way behind on streams. My Notepad's a 2008 looking one. Do you have Windows 10 or 11? Is your computer really out of date? Because I mean, I've had the new Notepad for a while on Windows 11. It seems like all tech is just bad now. As I sit here and complain about Windows, all of you are complaining about how bad YouTube has gotten just to watch streams. Everything is just hilariously bad now. My phone battery drains in 30 minutes due to AI usage, and I'm slowly restricting more and more. Oh my gosh. Good computer's not cheap. You should really allow us to customize it. It's worse than that, because not only is a good computer not cheap and we can't customize it, the things they're doing to it are causing wear and tear that you didn't ask for. You're going to have to go out and buy RAM sooner thanks to the crap that they're putting on your machine for you. And RAM, if you haven't been paying attention, is absurdly expensive now. It's even if you use AI chatbots, you're better off just going to the website to talk to them than having it in your computer while your computer's idling, taking up your resources, heating up your components for no reason. It's I don't know. I want to go right up to the edge of using the word irresponsible, but that's how it made me feel. It felt like I was being irresponsible by keeping it on my machine, especially as someone who doesn't use it. Is it expensive because of AI? Yes. I don't want to get into the whole story here, but there's a lot of videos you can watch about how basically because of the AI boom right now, all these tech companies are building data centers all over the place. Those data centers need a lot of computing power to, you know, make the AI work. And so they're buying up all the RAM, all the GPUs, all the stuff that people use to make computers. And now companies who make those things are starting to pull back on the consumer market. And they're like, we're just going to sell to these guys. So they're raising prices like nuts, and the demand is too high, and as consumers we have no power because we're like, well, we won't pay those prices for RAM. Take that. And they're like, yeah, we don't care. They will. So we're just in this, and I'm simplifying this a lot, but we're just kind of in this like moment in time where, you know, computer parts are going to be expensive. They're not going to go back down for a while, if they do anytime soon. And you know, we just got to take care of our equipment. If you have a computer that you built, especially like one of these desktop towers, it's good to just be a little tech savvy and understand how to take good care of it. You know, try not to get it.
This stream has been set to subscribers only chat since I joined. But I haven't seen every stream I joined being set this way. Just my experience.
I did turn off subscriber only, so hopefully that catches up. But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry it was so annoying. I've got to remember to turn that off since it's acting up so much, but it sounds like it's out of my control. Yeah, if you have like a computer of any kind, make sure you don't let it get full of dust, you know, learn how to clean those out properly and like take care of them. It's just where we're at. I think with phones too, next round of cell phones that hit the market, I think we're going to be kind of shocked by how expensive they are. I've heard through just a couple of various little, I don't know if it's people being conspiratorial or it's actually happening, but the Nintendo, just like all the other console manufacturers, is considering raising the price of the Switch 2. And it's not because they want to, it's because like the prices of the components to make it are through the roof. Like they feel like they have no choice. They have to raise the price. So all computer components right now are just getting rapidly more expensive. Nook mouse ticket. Time to do some tasks for Miles. I know. My phone's constantly warning me about full storage and there's nothing on it. My memory card isn't even dented. Yeah. 'Tis bad. My laptop black screened and never would turn on, not sure why. Ugh. Hope we can find a good like repair place. Yeah, and stuff's bound to happen outside of your control, because stuff's also not built to last. But I don't know. I'm a silver linings kind of person. I like to, if I see a problem, I like to try and figure out how can I take back a little control in the situation. And in this case, it was just learning more about hardware and software so that I can better maintain my systems. And, you know, still be pissed about it, but at least I can try to add longevity to my computer. All right, this time let's not get stung. So, of course, it's going to be another awesome villager that I don't want on my island. I have a fun type of anxiety around tech, hating change, so I'm going to change things unless I have to. That's a good way to save money. Why can't I see a list of links when I search a topic rather than having to wade through an AI overview first? I don't know the name of them, but I think there are different web browser extensions that will make it so searches don't include the AI overview. There's also, I think when you Google things, you can literally type in after your search -AI, and it won't use AI results. So a couple ways around that you, again, we shouldn't have to do. In fact, I think it should be the opposite. We should have to say +AI if we want an AI overview of the thing we're searching for. Why do those of us who, like, why do we have to opt out of everything? Let me, like, decide to opt in. My X-Men superpower is technology breaks around me, and I don't even I don't touch things. X-Men superpower. Another gold nugget. This is a good day for me. One of my recipes stopping me. Oh, 2 gold nuggets and 1 rock. Wow. One of the recipes stopping me from using Captain's drop-off chest right now is that there's a golden dung beetle that I can make, but it costs 3 nuggets, and I only had 3 nuggets until now. So I should probably treat myself to that, right? Your Gmail storage is 70% full. How? I don't save lots of emails. Isn't that attached to, like, if you have, like, Google Photos, for example, and stuff like that? I think Google only has, like, one, like, storage thing shared with your email. So if you're storing files in, like, Google Drive, I think that also does the same thing. It, like,
I brought garlic bread but left it sitting on the passenger seat of my car all day. When I grabbed the foil, it was sticking to the seatbelt buckle. It had a weird bend to it and smelled like dashboard, but it was warm. I didn't even go inside. I left it on the snack table and went home.
I've literally had so many golden DIY requests from Captain. I really wish the golden ones were either rare or just not at all. They want us to make golden tools that break when we use them. We can't even customize them to increase how long they work. But they'll make Captain also ask for golden recipes. Are you villagers or resource gathering? Yes. Yes, I am. I changed the settings so it doesn't save my photos in storage, so no. Something's taking that space up, but yeah, I don't know. Marcella, how's it going? If I was doing a proper villager hunt, I wouldn't be resource gathering. But because I only set aside a few tickets, I figured, you know, let's not let them go to waste. Did I get the furniture here already? What's going on? There's not going to be trees here. I don't remember. I think I got the wasp nest, but I don't remember getting furniture. I must have. That was all the trees. They didn't used to have storage limit on Google Photos. Yeah.
Cat fact number 112. If a cat licks you, it's either grooming you or checking if you're seasoned properly.
Yeah, my conspiracy theory about Google Photos suddenly going from free to paid is that they wanted everybody to get used to having their photos in one place. And once everybody was used to it, they're like, okay, now we can charge you for this. Oh, the link for DAIing your computer. Now, I just want to say, I didn't make this video. Whatever you do is at your own risk. Okay? I decided to take this risk. I'm telling you that I don't regret it. But I can't tell you that, like... And everything's perfect, because... I'm dumb. There could be downsides to this that I have not discovered yet. So please. Grain of salt. That link is... Hold on. I might start playing a video here. Right here. Shit, I've been sharing this person's link everywhere, though. So yeah, you can check that out when you get some time. If you skip to the end of that video, he shows you the before and after of the resources I was talking about, that your computer is like, you know, or your computer was... Sorry, I was really confused by this tree. The cherries were there, but there were still logs in it. The resources that like your computer was using before and after, like the AI. My partner's more tech savvy, and my teens just got laptops for school through a program, and I want to make sure their laptops last as long as possible. Are they yours, or do they belong to the school? I thought with stuff like that there was like rules as to what you could do with the hardware, but I don't know. Okay, so they belong to the family, so it's not like the school was like, okay, and you can't play games on these or whatever. Through a career program, myself and other family members are disabled, so they can use them as they please. Okay. Yeah, if they're running Windows 11, it's just something you can look into. That guy in that video will explain everything, and there's other ways to do that too. Like I think other scripts and things like that. That was just the method I used. I have to DIY my work computer. I only use it for Excel. It's seriously not needed. Just be warned, I think it removes the current version of Office 365 because that is like littered with Copilot and stuff. And so if you're using the most recent version of Excel for work, that might be a problem. No, I'm not opening my gate. All right. I hesitate to do this again on the next island because I'm like, it's taking forever. I'm slow with this. Like removing everything from these islands. All right, Shady Shakedown is done. Almost done. We have one more stamp. I got my points back for all the tickets. Not all the tickets, but a good chunk of the tickets I bought today. Maybe I buy another one? And we just like go to the island, look for DIYs and leave? Because chances are I'm going to play this again later tonight and go to a Captain Island and tear it up too. I don't have to, you know, get all the resources from every island. I think like the pace I've been going right now is I play the game every day and I go to a Captain Island and then I go to his island for 100 tickets. And then by the time I do those 2 islands, I feel like I've kind of done a decent job at like replenishing my crafting supplies. I think if you can do 2 islands a day, at minimum, you do okay with resources. Half the game at this point is farming resources. Yeah. Once you get everything you want from that catalog, though, I think it'll just go back to normal. You'll have like a design project and, you know, you won't feel the need to like harvest all those resources. I want to clarify something for those of you who consider yourselves Animal Crossing experts. I've always said that you have to break 200 axes in order to get the golden axe. Is it actually 200 tools in general? Because there is a Nook Miles stamp book for doing up to 200 tools. Like there's enough stamps to cover 200 tools. I've gotten the 100 recently. So I have less than 100 tools left to get that last stamp. So is it 200 tools? Because I don't think there's one separate for axes. Why am I injured? Well, in this case, I got stung by bees. And it can be, I know it can be flimsy axes. That's how I got my first golden axe. But I just, are we sure it's just axes? I got the stamp long before I got the golden axe. Okay. All right. That is also not a Trip Falls villager. That's 2 tigers today, and then a cat. My eldest tried to sign into her YouTube on her new laptop. YouTube wouldn't let her because of the social media in Australia. But the link to fix it threw up the same "you're not 16" thing. Oh. I don't have an answer for that. After 100 axes. Oh, is it only 100 axes? Is it not 200? Maybe I'm confusing the two? You get a second Captain Island. Yeah, I've been doing the second Captain Island for 100 tickets. I just learned a new recipe. That's good. This is a pear island. I said I wasn't going to like tear this island up. But it's really tempting because, I mean, pears are not my native fruit. We should at least take all the pears, right? And if we're taking all the pears, oh shoot, we might as well chop all the trees and get the wood too. I do remember that law being passed. Stonks. Okay. Well, we have to do it now. Oops. Google's just bad at support. Told her to make a new email. One she could use for art commissions in the future. She wants to pursue that. Well, that's something. Probably will play all bits of the game again for an update that's just about decorating. I'm sure doing lots of other gameplay. That's fair. I would say, I mean, yes, of course, this update has a lot of like decorating in it because the whole game is a decorating sandbox. But they also added, which we'll be playing with a little bit later, the Nintendo consoles. And that's straight up life sim stuff right there. Yeah, regular Gulliver 30 times for golden shovel. So you're saying the axes are breaking 100, not 200. Okay. I always thought it was break 200 axes to get the golden axe. It sounds like I was confusing the break 200 tools Nook Miles achievement and the axe thing. Jalen, how's it going? I'm bad at those old games. I am too. $30 times. Yeah, I not only have I not helped him 30 times with this character, I've seen him.
Might as well get all the resources you can. Don't they respawn eventually anyway?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not on this island. This island will be like this forever now, but my island. I've seen I've seen Gulliver laying on my beach, and I've completely ignored him like a few times now. I'm playing the game as if I already have the golden shovel. Yeah, Pirate Gulliver doesn't count, which is awful. He absolutely should. I know you don't use a shovel to help him, but that's still, it's not like there's a golden diving suit. Just make him count for the... They made the golden shovel this time around way too hard. We've gone a long way from getting the golden shovel in the first game. You know how you get it in the first game? You take a shovel. You need a second shovel for this to work. But you take a shovel, you find a glowing spot, like for planting a money tree, and you bury a regular shovel. And it can sprout a tree. There's a chance it doesn't work, and you have to keep trying this. But you can try every day, as long as you have extra shovels. Because there's always a glowing spot every day. But you find a glowing spot, you bury a shovel, and it grows into a tree, and you just shake the tree, and a golden shovel falls out. And that's how you get the golden shovel in the first Animal Crossing. Versus this game, where it's completely time-gated in the most unfair way possible. How do you get the City Folk one? I'm sure I did it back in the day, but I don't remember it all. I also don't remember how to get them in any other game. The first Animal Crossing and this one, but that's it. Wild World... New Leaf, I know there's silver tools in New Leaf. I buried one of my villagers. I buried one of my villagers and got Marshall. I'm sorry? Bury a shovel for 24 hours in City Folk. Oh, you just... Okay. Minimum 30 weeks, but really much longer. I got the golden shovel... using the farming Gulliver tip I learned in your stream. All right. If you're willing to time travel. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was Laura farming Gulliver. It's my only golden tool. Silver shovel has more use in City Folk. I don't even remember what the silver tools were like. Used for. I found it really confusing, the addition of silver tools. Because isn't there a silver axe and doesn't it not break? And at that point it's like, what's the point of the golden axe? I'm getting a lot of gold nuggets today. This is fantastic. All right. I know that's not the whole island, but I'm ready to go on to the next one. I don't use the golden shovel. I don't want it to break. And I use a shovel a lot every day. So I want a customizable one. Yeah. I do use the golden tools on my OG island because I have so many gold nuggets. It's just not a big deal. But yeah, I wish we could customize them. It's silly that we can't. Oh my gosh. It's scary to be greeted like that. I like that they take so long to break. Katrina lied and charged me 10,000 bells for the privilege. All right, one more Nook Miles ticket. And we're just focused on the villager this time. Unless we get like a Money Rock Island or something. In the first game, wasn't there something else that was hard to get? A wishing well? Yeah, Perfect Island is not easy in my opinion. At least I didn't like how they set it up. Like, you have to get every single acre, like a certain amount of like, trees or flowers, or like everyone had points. I regret buying the digital game card. How things work out. Kids can't all play together on our Switches. It's so annoying. Everything is so expensive. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Did someone say Perfect Island? How to get access to the consoles? All I'll say is just keep doing the hotel stuff. That's like, I don't know, without spoiling anything, that's the easiest way to say it, but it's not hard. If you keep doing the hotel stuff every day, you can't miss it. I like the golden slingshot in, I think it's New Leaf. It shoots 3 pellets instead of 1. It's really nice. Did y'all hear there were rumors of a Switch 2? Like a light Switch 2? Kind of like the Switch Lite? It's Switch 2 Lite. Sounds like weird to say, but... you are not a Trip Falls villager. Alright, let's look for a recipe and get out of here. Oh! Something new, please, 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 please. Coconut juice, dang it. I had coconut juice or coconut milk like 2 days in a row as my hot item. And I have so many coconuts right now, and in both cases it was too late in the day for me to do anything about it. They were like closing in just like minutes when I read the sign. I'm like, dang it. Isn't that a Switch 1 basically? I assume the Switch 2 Lite would be the same as the Switch Lite, where you can't plug it into a TV. That's my assumption. Stop it, I'm saving money. Remember when it was special to get a golden axe because it never breaks? Good times, except in other games, like never use an axe. Yeah, of course. And then the game where you actually use axes all the time. Oh well. Nintendo looked at their tools and they're like, okay, you know the axe always breaks? Yeah. What if all of the tools broke? You notice today a lot of people selling their Switches on Facebook Marketplace. Really? Just their Switch 1s? Is that because of the holidays? Like everyone got a Switch 2 and so they're just selling their Switch 1? I'm trying to see if anyone's crafting. I feel like I got the golden axe recently. Ooh, congrats. My face. I forgot my face was messed up. It's easy to forget when you look like me. Thinking of buying secondhand light, starting a second island. I feel bad because I have my OG island on a Switch Lite right now. I don't like playing on it. Someone mentioned because of the 3.0 update, they feel like the game runs even worse than the Switch One now. I wouldn't be surprised because I don't remember it running that bad. It runs terrible. I really... It's in such a distracting way that I'm like, unless I remove everything from my island, I don't know if I can like enjoy this anymore. But I also don't really intend on buying a second Switch 2 anytime soon, light or not. I think because content creation and everything else, I might buy a second one in the future, especially if it's like a special edition, like the Animal Crossing one or something like that. But, yeah, now I'm like, I kind of want to save my old island and put it on something that's more nice to play on. But it just made me even more committed to this island, basically. They're just trying to get a Switch 2? Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? They're probably all selling their Switch 1s because they heard the prices could go up soon. Thanks to the RAM shortage and everything. And so they're like, uh-oh, it's only going to get even more expensive. I should probably do something about this. Keep my original Switch 1 to, I see. Everything Aurora, nice. Having an issue with the game running poorly, but I have an OLED, so maybe that's why. I don't think it's because of the OLED specifically. It's just the fact that maybe the 3.0 update added a little too much to Animal Crossing, and now the performance is suffering if you have a lot of stuff on your island. Finally, someone gives me medicine. What are you making? Terrarium. I don't know if I have this. Yes. Sweet. A version 1 Switch would probably be struggling. I have a pretty new Switch Lite, and that is what's struggling right now. And I kind of figured, since it's a newer device, it would run pretty okay. My island, Cat Butte does have some stuff on it. I did decorate Cat Butte quite a bit, but oh my gosh, running around now is like, it's lag city. My Switch Lite is 6 years old. Maybe I'm lucky, but I don't abuse it. I don't think it's my Switch Lite necessarily that's the problem. I think Animal Crossing has never been optimized very well, and it needed the Switch 2, you know, in order to like it needed the processing power. All right, so before we play Nintendo, which I know everyone's been waiting to do, I think it's time we admit defeat on the villager hunt. I don't have enough tickets, and that's fine. Maybe one day I'll prepare for one of these. But in the meantime, I haven't done my VIP room for the day, and that'll be some extra hotel tickets to buy even more Nintendos. So let's do it. Ooh. Got some stuff on sale that I like. Who are we going to invite to the VIP room? So it was Stinky last time. Stinky's back. And I talked to Stinky earlier. And it was like, oh my gosh, I'm back on Cat Butte. So when villagers return from a vacation, it's pretty funny. They have their own dialogue for that too. I'm actually going to bring an amiibo in, I think. What happens when you invite an amiibo villager who's already in your campsite in the hotel? What will happen? Let's find out. This is the amiibo for Chai. This individual's already on Trip Falls and can't be invited this way. Okay. Well, I figured. I just wanted to see if they were thinking that hard about it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invite DJ KK. Let's see what happens when you invite someone like that. This is the move for DJ KK. Would you like to connect with this character? Yes. Yes. Make some noise. Chilling in my own VIP room? Yeah, I'd be hip to that tune. Inspiration doesn't always come free. Sometimes you gotta coax it. A little vacation sounds just right. You nailed the invitation. We'd be getting the room ready for a guest be on the way. Our guest be on the way.
Cat fact number 167. Every time you clean the litter box, your cat takes it as a challenge to make a mess again.
I'll choose a theme. Did G move out yesterday? Today's plot was sold, and he's immediately back as a tourist, reminiscing about when he lived here. I know I should give him...
Brought a bundt cake to a baby shower. I baked it in a flower pot because I couldn't find my real pan. Rinsed it first, but it still had some dirt smell. I told people it was earthy. No one really asked questions, but the looks on their faces when they tried it said a lot.
I could give him the club room, but that just sounds too obvious. He's always clubbing. We should give him a library room. He should chill out. They invited Celeste, but she declined? I didn't know that would happen. Is that because she was going to be like visiting the island that night or something? Okay, let's see. I don't even think we should give him a retro stereo because he's got to be tired of music by now. Let's give him a big fancy desk. And yeah, bookshelves. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. It's not very tempting to spend a lot of time on the VIP room when they say, well, we're just going to delete it tomorrow. Could you read with a big ticking antique clock in the corner, by the way? Tick, 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 just constantly? I don't think I could concentrate on much. Oops. You've been bum rushing the VIP room? Because I'm streaming, I'm going to put a little more work into it. And I have been, I could show you the pictures. I have been like doing stuff with the VIP rooms. It's not like I do nothing with them. But I definitely don't put as much thought into them as I was like the other rooms. Typewriter. Pop that in the middle of this desk right here. Globe. I never put a bed in any of these rooms. I should give him a bed. What would go good with the antique set? Luna's bed? Probably the elegant bed, but it's too big. I don't know. Let's just use Luna's bed. Who cares? Hmm. I'm gonna do that. This office feels like sleeping on the couch works. Yeah, it does feel like someone who works way too much sleeps at the office. Where is ceiling? I want something. We need like a candle chandelier in the ceiling, and then some kind of rug. Be nice. Isn't there such a thing as like an antique rug or something? It's Turkey Day. I'm just gonna do that. How do you know you can spend your points on? I checked the description and there's no menu options. There should be there with the little exclamation mark commands and stuff. I finally ground out 25 cutie homes and happy homes. So ridiculous. Our catalog is locked until we have 5 left to finish. Yeah. True.
My job started charging us for uniforms. Now I have a job and debt.
I want to check the description real quick to make sure those are in place. Didn't see them? Here, let me see. Yeah, the chat commands. The following commands will trigger events in the stream at the cost of channel points. Yeah, it's in the description. What will KK say about this room? The Vibe Integrity Professional Room. Huh? This is out of sight. VIP. Got it. They had to write dialogue for all these different like special characters. Like on the off chance I had this amiibo, you know. So I've gotten a keen scene now to slow the tempo and see if I can't noodle out some new notes. Don't be surprised if you see your name thanked in liner notes down the line. Looks like DJ KK be liking the room. Makes me happy. 200 tickets. Very nice. I'm like 1 ticket shy of affording another console.
Get ready for a $2 recipe. Bathroom tile. Tap and knead. Gather small specks of soap scum. Mash into a paste and spread thinly on old bread.
Gross. Give me 1 second. All right. We don't see the NPCs walking around. Oh, I didn't even consider that DJ KK could walk around the island. Now you're telling me he won't. I had to write that recipe down. Okay, so let's do some work to get some more tickets so I can buy more Nintendos. I think it's time to just go ahead and make the golden dung beetle. Let me see how much it's worth, though. Would I trade 3 gold nuggets for enough of these tickets? Maybe. Oh, I gotta check in here. 450. Okay, so this is worth almost as much as one console. So I would say yes. I would trade 3 gold nuggets for that. Could DJ KK be invited on a Saturday? That's a good question. Would Tom Nook stay in the hotel? All right. I can finally start making things again. Six peaches, and I don't have it. I'm kind of surprised by that. Do they have the ghost guy? I don't have his amiibo. I would never give Tom a VIP room. You should, but you can make it what, you know, your definition of VIP doesn't have to be his definition. If you catch my drift. NPCs staying in your island NPCs staying on your island permanently don't get to be at the hotel? Really? He can't visit on Saturday or any of the busy NPCs. Have we tried all these things? Ask Kato for peaches. That's okay. I got him. We're good. I saw you invited Chai earlier. What's her story for the island? Okay, so Trip Falls, I wanted to get everybody who looked like they've been beaten up in some form or fashion, like Lucky. But I also want all the personalities on my island, so I can get like the maximum amount of recipes and reactions and things like that. Chai fits the bill because Chai is peppy, so Chai's gonna be my peppy villager, and she's trying to balance a teacup on her head, which I think is pretty funny. So, as far as peppy villagers go, that villager made the most sense. One peach, got it. I mean, I'll take more. I'm not harvesting these trees as much as I should be.
Crossing Minute enjoying the extra DJ KK dialogue and lore. He won't forget to visit his room.
I will forget. Peach wall. What is happening? Please tell me it's only one and I can afford it. It's 20 peaches. Why? Why? I'm soft locked again. I don't have any cardboard. I need one more card. Oh wait, Peck moved out. I do have another cardboard box. And the cooking recipe requires scallops, which I'm just not going to dive for. Sweet, sweet vindication. I don't know why now I'm getting peach karma. I don't deserve peach karma. I gave you that peach like as a legitimate kindness, and you were the one who was mean about it, by the way. I was genuinely trying to be nice. There's no cardboard box. Peck left and didn't have a single extra box for me. Okay, I guess I'm only buying one console. I just got the cherry wall, 20 cherries. Oh my gosh. I'm soft locked because Captain wants recipes out of the season. Fish. Fish that aren't in season? They got to update this. This is ridiculous. I can mail you a cardboard box. Hang on. Are you sure? You don't have to. I don't really need more Nintendos. You know? Did I make you feel bad about the peach thing? One box? I sold a bunch of cardboard before the update. No, I never sell cardboard because I do like those recipes and I know the cardboard's hard to get. I should just start ordering boxes, I guess. We should be able to craft cardboard boxes. If we can craft wooden crates and all this other stuff, why can't we craft a cardboard box? Can anyone answer me that? I can make full-on sets of furniture, but I can't craft a cardboard box? I guess I could take from here. Like, this is what he wants. But I want this. This is mine. I don't want to have to raid my island. Sent. Thank you. Okay. I appreciate it. I bet it's a copper light. One copper light? Thank you. I did that last time too. I'm not trying to report. Oh my gosh. Yay. Okay. I just need to start ordering some, but I can't because my catalog's always full of Zelda and Splatoon items. Please. I know you want pets. I know. I visited Gulliver's room, got an extra dialogue about his lack of girlfriend and how he falls overboard. Hello, first time catching a live stream, but have seen your videos, found you through Kato. Oh, found in Starwood. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate it. Welcome. Kato just sent me this cardboard box so I could make the cardboard box recipe that Captain wants for some reason. Speaking of Kato. Okay, hopefully he doesn't want anything I can't make. Let's see. Okay, ruined seat. I can make that. I can order 5 from Wardell. That's true. That is really true. That seems like a big waste of Pokey, considering I don't have any right now. Don't bite my arm? What are you doing? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can make this all day long. Yeah, no recycling box cardboard today, unfortunately, even though Peck moved out. Somehow he's the only villager I've ever had move out that doesn't have cardboard boxes to spare. You know, it's probably when they move in, right? That would make more sense anyway. I see a balloon back there. Should probably go get that. Boop. I probably don't want to shoot that over here, actually. I thought Pokey was only useful in Happy Home. Yeah, but you can order things from Wardell's catalog, and, you know, you can really fill out your own catalog by doing that. Stylish wall spotlight. All right.
Cap'n reported arrested for requesting things nobody has. Actually, we should arrest me for not giving you a cardboard box recipe. Ah, they're coming help. No. Why did I do this? No. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Okay, we're starting to get some recipes I can actually make. That's good. It's only ever one thing that they want, though. Loaded the island on my daughter's Switch. No Happy Home. Made me appreciate Happy Home so much more. Yeah, I really like it. Is sub-only mode on again? No, I turned it off. I was away a bit, came back, it said sub-only mode and claimed I wasn't a sub. Took forever to be able. I am subbed. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Oh, he's going to give me some tickets. I like the idea of making these recipes for tickets, but I have to find, buy, and plant a bunch of pansies for 2 pansy wreaths. Seems like maybe some recipes should be removed. Yeah, I think at the very least, like to balance this out more, if they're not going to give us more ways to get more materials easily, I think what they should be doing, and maybe they shouldn't, but I think what they should do is either remove some of the recipes that are just really like ridiculous, like the seasonal ones and things like that, or at least every day they should change out the ones in that box. So that way you don't have to wait an entire week for them to turn over. Maybe on every Monday, they're still the ×2 ones. Maybe they don't want to like overdo it with tickets, and that's fine. But that box should change out every day, regardless of ×2 or not. I figured once you decorated every building, you were completely locked out of Happy Home. No clue why I thought this though. You can. Oh no, you can play like endlessly. Okay. We're gonna order a couple of consoles. So I have an SNES and an NES. Oops. I started buying things out of order once I unlocked this stuff. So I've been hesitant to buy the Switch 2 because it's not as expensive as all the other consoles, which means I don't think it plays a game. So I'll probably buy that last, along with these other ones. But the Famicom I'll buy, and then the Famicom Disk System I'll buy. Okay, I'll buy like the Game Boy next time. It plays Mario Kart World. That would be so fun. One thing I will really want to try that I have a feeling won't work, but it really should if it does. Like, or it really should work. Is I want to see if multiplayer works on the consoles. So if 2 people are visiting my island, or if I'm visiting with somebody else, can we go to my game room and both play a 2-player game? All right, so we should make a game room, or at least the start of a game room. How will you test that? I just have to have somebody over, I guess. Or someone will just tell me it doesn't work. I'm sure I'm not the only person who's thought of it. So yeah, the temptation is to put the projector as like the main thing. Our basements have a purpose, yes. Do I have like a good sofa for this? I think someone mentioned ordering for Wardell. Thank you. I forgot that. This is what's happened when I stopped playing for a year and a half and come back. Yeah, Wardell is like, it's surprising to me how many people did not like know that. I'm learning a lot of people actually. It's like a feature, I guess, that just isn't explained very well. I think this cabinet is really good, but for like a TV, not for a projector. Projector may or may not come into play. I don't even have the little projector like thing that goes on a table. But yeah, big TV that hangs on the wall above that thing would be awesome. But I don't have that. I have a tiny TV. This is a pretty bad game room so far. Do I have like a good couch or something? Okay, I have some. Oh, I have the Nordic sofa. I could do the Nordic set, but I don't really want to. Vintage. We have the sloppy. We have a few sloppy sofas. So there's that. And what else? A true basement in Michigan has a basement fridge and that extra oven when you're cooking a turkey. I want to make counters and put them down here. It looks like I have a partition wall too. So I think I want the rest of the consoles on like counters or shelves or something, which means we got to do some crafting. I'll have to choose walls and stuff, but I like the idea of having an old CRT and things like that. We can customize the Game Boy. Really? Well, that's cool. I didn't even think about customizing those systems. Here's my crappy crafting room. I kind of feel like I should bring it downstairs. The 3.1 update. I know. All right, I'm going to put it over here for now. You know what tab is useless now? This one. This tab for craftables is completely useless because it might as well be almost every item in the game. It's not completely useless, but it's pretty useless. What kind of counters do I want down here? I should pick my walls and stuff first and then go from there. What kind of walls do I want? The Lego wall is kind of tempting, even though it's like an accent wall. Ooh. Is this a good opportunity to use some of the Nintendo items? It might do the opposite, right? Like use the chic wall and then that as like the background wall. I don't know. If I'm mounting a TV on a wall, I gotta think about this. I find it a little overstimulating to have this particular wall everywhere, the Mario mushroom mural. But if I put it maybe on that wall, maybe that's a little better. I like that better. Okay, cool. So, I think that's pretty good. Now we need a floor. I could use a Lego floor if I want to. But what else do we have? You're going to need a water heater, crappy couch, old action figures. Does anyone ever make like a trophy room? Here's the chic Lego flooring if we really want to go all in on Lego, but I don't know if I do. Of course, there's the very ugly block flooring. Like a trophy room for like big things you collect in Animal Crossing, like your pictures, your fishing and bug trophies, like just those big moments, the items that are really hard to get. Because this is kind of amounting to that. A treadmill that never gets used. Yeah, would the basement have like a concrete floor? I don't want it. It's not supposed to be. I'm not trying to go for like basement vibes necessarily. Okay, that's pretty good. Villager photos? Yeah. I don't have any yet, but this is probably where I put them. Mario rugs look like the cloud one. Yeah, the cloud rug, you're right. Like this one. That's a pretty fun one. I can put that right here. There's also a Yoshi egg, which is a good one. tables and stuff do I have? Oh, right, we're gonna use counters. Right. Okay, what kind of counters do we want to make? Now that I've chosen a satisfactory wall and floor, what kind of counters do I want to make? You chose the smallest room. And then do I want those counters to be low or tall? I don't know. I think the simple one might be the way to go because it kind of has that two-tone look with the trim and the Lego. I don't know. The Lego wall might work with that. Yeah, maybe I'll do simple this time. Let me make one of these and one of the low ones. You think low? I might do low. So that's tall. I might put pillars around these two. And that's low. I will say I'm going to have to do my thing where I lower the lights. So they're not, lights just not like beaming off of them for no reason. And so if I do that, that's what it would look like if I started placing consoles and stuff on top of them. I should just get the consoles because that's what I'm going to put on them. I have trophies and event stuff. Rover, wedding plate, Jack, happy home, jingle photos. In my basement for sure. Also museum completion posters. Low counters would mean you could see your games better on a TV, I think. So I was thinking it would be something like this in the middle and then counters surrounding it, basically, with all the other consoles.
The Game Boy can be customized to original red, yellow, green, black, white, clear, and blue. But I only gave the recipe to Cyrus and Reese. Yes.
I'm going to have to try that. I'm getting the Game Boy next time, so that's cool. Thank you for the tip. Maybe if I get enough points I can get it today, but I don't think I can. Artsy, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, let's craft like 6 more low counters. Or we'll do 5, so 6 total. And then I'm going to see what customizations they have to remind myself. Yeah, I'm holding back on playing a game right now, trying to do a little bit of work first. I'm trying to earn it. Okay, black might be good for the chic Lego wall. Even though I liked the trim. Now it doesn't have it, but let me see. Yeah, I think so. All right, I'll customize all of those. That was craft. Basements are rare in the UK. I'm amazed at how common they are in parts of the US and Germany. I've definitely been in some basements that fit the vibe of what's being described around here right now. Will this be part of your player house? Yeah, this is my player house. I've been waiting for these consoles and stuff before I did the basement because this is what I was hoping to do, is like get some cool items and try to make like a gaming room. It's going to have to evolve over time because I'm missing a lot of stuff that I was imagining for it. Okay. We could also do a combination of tall and short counters. Basement's a man cave full of antiques. I need to find my counters again. Here they are. Okay. What if I did something like this and made pillars? So pillars on both sides of them could be cool. What kind, I don't know. I guess I go simple and make them a different color. Or I could just do the simple like wooden ones. Yeah, what kind? I don't think they should be the same color as the counters. I think it should be different. So I could go concrete, but I'm kind of going for more of like a, I don't know. I don't think concrete would fit necessarily. Looks modern and fresh. I didn't think I would like any of those items. I don't know. When you say modern, I'm like, maybe concrete is the right way to go. If I knew what color, I was going to make the centerpiece, like the Nordic thing in the middle. That would help. Would brick work? I don't know. Lego brick would work. Let's go to Harv's. I want to customize. Now that we're kind of getting a vibe for the like different colors we're going to be using in the room. Yeah, I would like to customize more things. I don't even know if I'll use this TV or not. Darkwood. I was kind of thinking that. Yeah, let's see what different colors we get for the little Nordic low table thing. I turn up my phone brightness and I see the Lego wall. Oh, I see. You're, oh, okay. Wood brickwork, and then I see you didn't see that it was a Lego brick currently. I wish there was more, like the Lego collab went further than it did. It was cool. I'm glad we have it, but it would have been cool to see, yeah, Lego pillars, all that stuff. Oh, you liked the red look of the table? I don't know. I was going to keep it that way. Maybe I should. I don't know. Be more daring. Yeah, this room will need to evolve over time for sure. I think the pillars will add a lot, and I think, like, yeah, getting stuff on the walls. The back wall should look pretty cool when we're done. Okay, Nordic low board. So these are the different colors. The gray, I could see why you'd say the gray, but the gray, it's going to blend right into the wall. So I do think it should be different. It could be dark wood, that we have wood floors, or we could go light blue on everything. So the light blue couch and a light blue low board. Do we want the fabric on there? Probably not. We can always add it ourselves. You think I should just use Lego chairs and stuff? Oh, you mean you're surprised there's no Lego chairs. Yeah, there's a table, but no chairs, but there's a couch. Black would be the same color as the counters, and I'm trying to have a little bit of contrast. I think it's fun to, like, I don't know, get like a base down in terms of like the tone of the room, and then pick a color and like stick to it for a lot of the other stuff. So it could be red. It could be blue. That light blue is nice. And we know it would match our sloppy sofa, but I was also thinking of just using a Nordic sofa. 27 happy homes to unlock full catalogs, not 25. I'm about to crash out. Oh no. Someone's about to get a really crappy vacation home, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. This will be interesting. But what, okay, hold on. Before I do. So we have black counters and a gray wall. And we're thinking about pillars, but we don't know what pillars to use yet. And that's why I was coming here. Like, what pillars how do I want to customize the pillars? Blue would be good. Then you can bring red and blue accents elsewhere. So you think I should use red and blue accents and just do primarily blue, like this kind of blue furniture? Not settling for two ugly ones now. All right, good luck. Do we like the... Okay, wait. The simple pillar, can it be blue? Can I... What? These pillars, I swear. Maybe I do concrete. I don't know. All right, we're doing this. Let's do this. We'll come back if we have to. Hopefully not. I'm going to grab the rest of the Nordic furniture I might use and get it to be like the same color. We already know the sloppy sofa is the right color. But I think I might use the Nordic sofa. There's also the vintage sofa, which is pretty nice. Let me just grab that just to see. I don't see any more Nordic items sitting here, but then again, it's by furniture type right now. Yeah, we have the Nordic table, which I'm not going to use. Okay. You're making me want to stop picking up my room to work on my house. Probably gonna run out of money here in a second. Oh, yeah, we want to fix our TV too. There's that light blue again. I was just gonna go like black for the TV. If we use things like the Yoshi rug, it'll be like adding green. It'll be a lot of... And the Mario wall has like blue and green in it. I don't know. Should I be using like... I don't know if red's the color. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We're going to leave this for now. There's our light blue. Blue, red, and black is a nice combo. And the vintage sofa. Less options for this one. Need more bells. I probably wasn't going to use it anyway. After showing hotel rooms, Happy Home Harp Studio, room sketch, it's just jarring to decorate a real house and have to collect and order all the items manually. It's true. It is like so weird to go from having the freedom of having so many choices to like, oh, I don't have that item. I'm not mad about it though. Like, that's the part of the challenge of the game, is collecting all the furniture and all that stuff. Who am I talking to? That was Cyrus. Retail, putting the items for sale and have villagers buy them. It was a cool little feature. It definitely wasn't like a good money maker, but it was fun. Sketch is super useful if you want to visualize the colors and pillars. True. I don't have it yet. So yeah, the pillars are what's like really confusing me about this. I just don't know what color to make them. So here's our new Nordic low board. And here is our couch that I wanted to use. Although I could just as easily use the sloppy sofa. I customized this as like our primary seat. So those things match. And now it's like the pillars. I'm like, well, what do I do? I am thinking concrete. The more I think about it, I think it would be probably a good match with that wall and everything. I'm going to do 4 of these. Like there goes the Yoshi rug. Wait, what does? Blue and green would definitely work. I had suggested red since your furniture was originally red, but if you were not tied to it, I think blue and green would be colorful. Yeah, I feel like with the Mario wall back there especially, that's kind of like a safe choice. Oops. Keep doing that. Okay. So concrete wall, which kind of does look like, you know, a little bit like a Lego anyway. Like it's made of Lego blocks. That looks like that. And I would put a larger TV normally, but I don't have one right now. So we're settling for this little guy for now. But I would probably do the 50 if I had it. If you put drapes in the ceiling between the pillars, it looks super cool. I agree. Do I have them? I have a couple. We could change the colors on them. So yeah, we can get those to be a different color. I didn't realize the Lego wall had like the top to it, where you can see the studs. That's kind of cool. All right. You put 2 on each side. Wait, you could put 2 on each side if you put it in front of the pillar. Okay, that is true. But then I have to order more. I don't have like, the catalog space. Let me see how that looks. I do like that. I might keep those there as a reminder. I'd move the TV up so you can put consoles on the... Oh, yeah. We should probably think about that, too. Boop. Okay. The streamers would be colorful. I do have some streamers. Some paper chain ceiling garlands, I guess. I like the curtains, though. Yeah, I don't want the paper ones. I also wanted to see what would happen if I made more pillars and put them on this side, too. Because I think it frames up that Mario wall nice, you know? So I might do that. Okay, well, this is an interesting start. Obviously, I need a lot more stuff. But... Well, let me get out of here and go back to the decorate mode. Hello? I had trouble finding these earlier, too. What category are they in? Oh, here we go. Okay, so they're with like the TVs and tablets and stuff. So we have an SNES and an NES. Every game room needs red lights. Red lights. I don't even have that here. Okay, well, this is a good starting game room, I guess. Still lots to do. Should we try the games finally? I wish we were searchable. I spend too long searching for items. Yeah. Maybe we'll finally play a game with an Animal Crossing. It's been too long. A mini fridge? Oh, okay, well, all right, fine. Do I have a mini fridge? It looks like I do. I'll put this here for now, but I don't know if it stays. There. Should I get changed? All right, let's play a video game. There's F-Zero in the SNES. You can play this game if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership. Maybe I'll play F-Zero. Yep, I'll play. Yes, I have one. Would you like to connect to the internet to check? Confirmed.
Here we go. Onto the fun gameplay. Yes, yes.
Wow. To exit the game, press and hold ZL and ZR. Oh, wow. So it literally just launches, it looks like, the Nintendo Online library. And we can see the controls for steering, which is the left stick. A for Super Jet Turbo, B for throttle. X or Y will brake. L and R will shift weight. This is going to be hard. Okay. Does it matter? Okay. Sure. I don't know what league. Beginner. Sure. All right, here we go. Whoa. F-Zero is not a racing game I really ever played. Ever. Growing up. I've only really tried it on the Nintendo Online subscription. And I didn't like it. And I'm remembering why now. Do I need to brake, by the way? What am I, in second place? It looks like I'm in second. Oh. All right, I think we're catching up. Can we win our first race? Oh my gosh. I think I just killed that person. Excuse me. Okay, it says I'm rank 1. I assume that means I'm winning. Whoops. Okay. Are we about to lap somebody? Oh, I just got passed. Okay. Excuse me. I feel like that person was just trying to go to work. I haven't tried my turbo boost yet. Oh wow! It really sends you flying there. Whoa! I jumped over that person. Well, we did it. It's giving you vertigo. It's not great. I could turn the guide off and center the screen if I want to. All right. That's enough of that. So that's F-Zero. I'm not the biggest fan. What's this one? Ice Climbers. Okay, here we go. Let's play Ice Climbers. So there is a 2-player mode. What is that? Why can't I select 2 players? So jump, swing hammer, and move. Try a game you enjoyed this time. Thanks. All right. What is that, an eggplant? What am I doing? All right, so B swings hammer, which I'm guessing is for this. I suppose I should be going faster. I'm not good at the game. I'm going to assume that I'm losing. Because this is... I'm moving way too slow. Uh-oh. The sounds are very good. What? I got spawn camped! That shouldn't have counted. Bonus stage? I haven't done anything yet. Oh, wait! Okay, I see the very difficult to see eggplant things. Alright. I'm having so much trouble with this game. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna get impaled. Yep. Alright, alright. Here we go. Is it about speed? Like, what am I... What is the aim here, other than to get up to the top? Do I want to do it as fast as possible? Doesn't seem like there's any penalty for just wasting my time. Whoa! Oh, it repaired the bridge! No! Okay, so I can't swing my hammer in midair. That's good to know. Alright. Maybe time doesn't matter. I'm just bad at it. How do you get up? I'm so bad at consistently jumping on the ledges. No, no, no! Wow. There's no penalty for going slow. Yeah, it seems that way. I'm terrible at this game. It's getting very harrowing. Oh. Game over. I'm bad at the game. I'm really bad. Well, those are the 2 games I've unlocked so far. I'm not good at them. And I don't think I will become good at them. The bird from Ice Climbers doesn't remind you of the ducks from Duck Hunt. It does. Yeah, that bird definitely has duck hunting vibes. It's all about speed. As an elder millennial, I was happy to tune when I did. I don't know. I don't feel like I was being rewarded for speed. Every time I tried to jump on like one of the upper ledges, I had a lot of trouble. Especially if I was trying to move quickly. So yeah, I do think the curtains are a good idea. And these counters will be good for collecting more consoles. And yeah, we got plenty of room to kind of grow into this gaming space as time goes on. I'm tempted to look at the other Lego furniture. Especially the Lego arcade game. Okay, so we can't turn off the music. Got it. I was hoping I could, like, interact with it to turn off the music. Customize. Check out the extra dialogue from DJ KK in his room. Oh, if you want me to talk to him, yeah. They want to cheat with the rewind feature? I can see that. I don't want to overdo it with Lego stuff in this room, but I do think something like this is fine. So yeah, lots to kind of still do in here, I think, but it's pretty good. I'll keep ordering items for it. I think eventually it'll become my favorite room. Does anyone know if the souvenir chocolates count towards buying to unlock Wardell's catalog? I don't think they do. I think you have to just buy the items. If anyone else knows better, please chime in, but I don't think they would. They feel just kind of separate. I like the Animal Crossing version of the classic because you have a way to play. The game is intended without rewinding. I really do want to try it multiplayer. I want to see if I can have 2 people play Ice Climbers. I feel like it should work. I don't know. That just seems like a thing. How do you unlock additional game consoles once you get your first ones? It's all in here. Once you unlock one, you've unlocked them all, in a sense. You just need to get enough tickets to buy them from Grams. So I already ordered one earlier. It's actually coming here just to double check what was holding me back. It looks like Frozen Bed is holding me back right now. I'd love to order a Game Boy now that I know they can be customized. So I'd have to go around catching snowflakes. Let's talk to DJ KK first. Tetris Attack on the SNES was epic. My sister and I put so many hours into that. Oh, that's cool. I never played that. Tetris has always stressed me out. Wait, can you have multiple VIP rooms? This looks like it can hold like 4 rooms or something. Well, maybe more than 1 at least. I didn't take a picture of it. Oops. He's got a donut. Here to take our convo for another spin, huh? Cool. Word is you put this pad together for me. You've got a real gift for flow, you know? I'm loving it. And now here I am with a fresh beat knocking around in my noggin. You did it real good. I got a good hook, but it's still not wagging my tail. Oh, you caught me cooking up a new song. Don't hold your breath, though. It won't make my set till everything's till it's everything plus, and it's got miles to go. So he's just talking about this supposed song that he's still working on. I would love to get him biting that donut in the picture. Oh, dang it. Oh, well. He won't actually make a new song, unfortunately. Yeah, I would really like to be able to have a full catalog of hotel items coming in tomorrow with all new consoles. I want to try all the games. Ugh. I think I have one of those plants. It could go in the game room. I don't suppose Kato's still here by chance. You can't get the plant next to Grams. As far as what? She's sitting next to a plant you can buy for sure. Unless if she's sitting next to another one that's not on the buying pedestal, but I thought they were talking about the one that you could buy today. Oh, thanks. My island's still needs some work, I think, but it's looking okay. I gotta, like, start thinking about how I want it to really look with these big, wide paths and everything. How much are we trying to catch here? Hold on. I know multiplayer in Nintendo Switch Online works outside of Animal Crossing because I've tried it. It's pretty cool. But I really wanted to test it out in the game. We need 10 snowflakes for this. That's too many. That's way too many. Plants equal oxygen. Better reaction time for games. Plus, you won't have to go outside and touch grass. Wonder if Nintendo updated their official Dream address yet. Oh, yeah. I thought someone was saying to go visit it at one point. As if they did. They probably did. Where did that snowflake go? Are you serious? Because it changed elevation, it just disappears? Oh. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to make this bed. This is taking way too long. I thought, yeah, I'll just catch 10 snowflakes real quick. Yeah, is there Mario Bros? I hear that. Oh, here it is. I want to decorate the island more. One problem is items. The other problem is just feeling overwhelmed because it feels so empty still. Like right here, what am I going to do right here? What is this space? What do you do with this? Yeah, I've been taking the second cat and boat ride. It's just cost 100 tickets, which I feel like I don't have. Tired of the snow? I'm ready for spring in the game. Not in real life, but in the game. Oh, Carp, we'll see you later. I'm not sure. Maybe. Should be. Perhaps. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. I have a combination of fatigue and overwhelm when it comes to decorating. Yeah. A boardwalk with benches, trees, and bushes. Long space by the beach is hard. Inspiration will come in time. How much time? I feel like I've spent a lot of time and it hasn't happened yet. Oh, we want that. I'm adding a bunch of extra flowers to my island now that I'm going to need them more regularly for crafting. So, smart move. Okay, here we go. $5,000 bells. Simple idea, but would look nice. Take up space. Wait, what would? Fruit trees. They haven't updated their dream address. Nooklink says it was last updated March 25th, 22nd, 2022. That's not true. That can't be true because I think it can't be true because they recently updated it for the holidays and they released new sweaters, which I did not get my hands on at the time. Oh, the boardwalk thing. I see. So I feel like that website's out of date, or I just don't understand the distribution of their sweaters. A minimalist decorator. Too many items are visually overstimulating for me, so any areas I can't decorate, I just have some trees scattered. I should probably just give in and do that, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like once I get into it, I can do some pretty cool stuff. Now you have me wondering about this Nintendo island. They update their custom designs, maybe not the island. I want to go. Let's just go look. Let me go find it. Nintendo ACNH Dream Address. Nintendo's official island. All right, I have the dream address. It's either not updated and it'll be a walk down memory lane, or it is updated and be really interesting. Would love weather disasters to be added to the game. There's a video that keeps popping up on my feed. It's a picture. The thumbnail is Stardew Valley. The character standing next to the sewers, and the title / thumbnail, one or the other, says that like cozy games need edge to them. And I haven't watched the video yet. I plan to. Probably next time it's recommended. Already though, I kind of agree with like that statement, because I think like that's what made me play Stardew for so much time. Like it is like a pretty cozy game, but it does have like that just little bit of edge to it, that conflict that like, you know, oh, I got to go to a cave and fight monsters, and there is some danger, but the danger is ignorable. You don't have to play with that part of the game very much if you don't want to. But there's plenty of rewards if you do. All right, it's 6382 1459 4417. I watched the video. Couldn't agree more with cozy games needing a little more edge. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think about what Animal Crossing's edge is. Probably not much. I mean, well, maybe it's paying down your loans and stuff. Like that, there's got to be some progression. There's got to be some kind of like conflict getting in the way of something you want. It doesn't always have to be combat based. But I've played a lot of cozy games that I think lean a little too cozy. Like as if they are, I don't know, just more like experiences rather than games, some of them. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you're into, but it's just, I like it when there's something, you know, some kind of like conflict of some sort. So I probably visited this island a really long time ago. Let me see what the design codes are looking like right now. Use of edgy Rossetti. Yeah. The turnip consequences are, yep. Tarantulas and scorpions. I think these are the sweaters that were... Oh, there's a some 2026 stuff. A knit cap. I think it's just as my mood changes, so do my desires. What do I want to play? Sometimes cozy, sometimes adventure. Yeah. Captain hits on an iceberg and Rossetti has to come save us. Autofill plots. That was New Leaf for you. Tom Nook tea. Why not? Okay. Yeah. So this is the camping items. Or pocket camp items, sorry. $1,000 bells, okay. So I'm here seeing a lot of like 2.0 items and stuff like that. Here's the house. Or is it the house or a house? Just the one house. Look, they spelled Mario. Amiibo in one of the Splatoon characters. Is there any benefit from doing that other than you'll get everything from one? I mean, you could have them live on your island if you want to. Oh. I'm not seeing anything from the 3.0 update so far. We should spend more time in the house, though. In fact, the tarantula I caught last night gave me terrible IRL dream of my house being swarmed with them. That is terrifying. Oh, they did the thing where they put pipes in multiple places. Do you store your amiibos in that binder? Yeah. I got into Pokemon cards a while back. I'm now not into them, but I bought an extra binder for my amiibos. Okay, so this is like a kind of a game room, but only the old stuff. They don't have the new consoles in here. I just remember what it looked like from when they update it. Will they update it, though? Didn't they decorate this for the holidays? The intern quit. I could have sworn they decorated for the holidays. They don't even have all their loans paid off. There's no upstairs or downstairs. People at Nintendo aren't real gamers. Yeah, I guess this wasn't updated. Now I'm believing the March 2022 thing. Oh, I don't have any tools. Yeah, they still got loans to pay. There's some of the Sanrio stuff. A potluck. We have a full potluck over here. Definitely giving launch day 2.0 time capsule. Yeah. Yeah, some of this stuff is looking real familiar to me. What's with the... Oh, you know why they put peaches here? Because this is supposed to be Princess Peach.
I made cornbread for the family reunion. Burnt it, obviously. Shaved the black parts off with a cheese grater. I think I washed it first. Maybe. Look, if Aunt Marlene wants food made with clean utensils, she can host next time.
The Peaches song, yeah. Well, I don't need to see the whole thing. I'm pretty convinced they have not updated this for the 3.0 release. And that's okay. That's okay. What I was lazy. What I was hoping to see was if they had consoles and stuff. I don't know if you can play them while you're in a dream, but that would have been kind of cool if you could. They just now updated a second ago after you left. Oh shoot! I should go back. Okay, I need to finish catching these snowflakes. I really want to buy a Game Boy. I doubt they have Happy Home to redecorate villager homes either. I had that thought too. Like, should I go inside any of these homes to see if they're decorated? But I doubt it. Speaking of time capsules, do you remember when New villagers asked you to bury theirs? Yeah. Yeah, I always hated that one. I think I've dug them up for them too. And if I recall, it was always something very mundane inside. Oh, a shirt! I remember this shirt. Or something like that. Maybe they'll add, or was it just a letter? Maybe they'll add 3.0 stuff later this year when the hype dies down. They could. Yeah, I guess if they want to keep the marketing hype going. I still think my earlier prediction is probably what's the most true about this update, which is they are updating a lot of games for Switch 2, and this was just one of them. Some games are going to get extra content, some games are not. Those get performance improvements. And that'll probably be it. I reminded that episode of Criminal Minds that dug up a time capsule. Like, huh. It had a crime in it. Oh, I don't want to know. There's always a letter, a shirt, something. Villager. Yeah, the villager just gives you the shirt. Well, here's this dusty shirt I didn't want then and I don't want now. Okay. Now can I craft the bed? Yes. Did they launch it up because the next game is a couple years away, or to test some features for the next game? I don't know if they're testing any new features. I don't feel like they added anything to this that necessarily counts. Well, the Slumber Islands, maybe. Maybe the Slumber Islands, because those were a bit more of a technical lift. But the hotel is basically Happy Home. Oh my gosh, more cardboard. I'm soft locked again. All right, well, I tried. I tried to get a Game Boy. I do think we're probably, you know, another year or two away from another game. Hope I'm wrong about that. Right now, we're kind of in line with New Leaf to New Horizons time span. In terms of like when, you know, when the next game came out and stuff. So we are closer to that timeline. It could be that it takes even longer. I mean, they might want to do a lot more technical stuff with the next Animal Crossing. The Switch 2 is a much more powerful console. So they might want to take advantage of it, which means it could take a while. Nintendo also is really, really good at polishing their games. And I'm still certain we're getting another Animal Crossing in the future. If it takes a while, I don't know. In a weird way that builds my hype more. Because my expectations go up with every year that there's no announcement. Heather, we'll see you later. I want New Horizons plus the old games content plus new stuff. Yeah, I do think it would be really nice and smart if they released the next Animal Crossing with, you know, without people being able to say there's too many missing features. That's what I would, yeah. I wish they would share that it's in development. They never really have, though, like with any of their projects. Nintendo is very quiet. A very quiet company. They really don't answer to anybody. My investment had grown in. It was time to take it down. Since AC and H is my first entry in Animal Crossing, I have nothing to compare it to. Can't wait for the next AC game. I think they don't. Animal Crossing got pushed from 2019 to 2020, and it made people upset. They just never have, though, right? Like, usually if they announce a game, like, they're at that point, it feels like they announce it when it's really close to the finish line. Like, look how long ago they announced the next Elder Scrolls game. And now every year, they have to answer for not having it. Like, they told people, we are making another Elder Scrolls. Years before they were planning on releasing it. Many years. They even asked him, like, when's it coming out? He's like, you're gonna wait for this one. Then why say anything? Because no one appreciated the heads up. We could have assumed that you were making another one. Like, I don't know. If I was Nintendo, I'd be looking at those situations and going like, yeah, when you say you're going to do something, nobody appreciates it anyway because they don't want to wait. Grand Theft Auto 6, like they took forever. And the joke is like, we got this before Grand Theft Auto 6. And then they finally announced it with a trailer and everything. We were supposed to have it already. It was supposed to be out, and it's already been delayed. I think multiple times now. So even when they do announce something and have like a definitive release date, it doesn't mean it's coming out. And then people are disappointed. So I don't know. I kind of see why they would just want to keep their lips sealed. Tears of the Kingdom, we heard nothing till we had a trailer. Yeah, Nintendo loves to just kind of like drop stuff. Like, there's been multiple directs I've watched now where, and I don't know if this, I can't say this is Nintendo because sometimes it's like a third-party developer, but my favorite thing is when they show something cool and they're like, oh, and it's available to play after the direct today. And that's always the coolest thing. You think a 3.0 update is likely to get a mention direct? No. I don't think so. I think any update to a game, like if you're saying 3.1 and we're just talking about some bug fixes and like maybe they tweak the way the recipes for Cap'n work and things like that, the 3.1 we imagined a little while ago, then no, that doesn't sound like worthy of a spot in the direct. if they were doing like a 3.5 or something big, like, hey, you know how we just released all that stuff? Well, guess what? The hotel's already getting an expansion. That I can totally see. But it'd have to be substantial. I don't even think you play the Animal Crossing jingle unless it's going to be like, we are adding like a substantial little thing to the game now. I'm expecting nothing now. Like the next Nintendo Direct, I'm not going into it with, not the Mario Galaxy one. I'm talking about literal, like the next video game one. I'm not going into it with any Animal Crossing expectations. I already got this, which they didn't even bother putting in Direct for some reason. What am I doing in here? I was looking for an item and I just got so distracted. I have no idea. The New Horizons teaser in retrospect wasn't necessary. It took too long to actually show the game. It was more painful. Yeah. I'd love to be able to move the hotel. Like we can move the other buildings. I would like... Yeah, I would like them not to be cowards. And I think Brewster should have his own cafe that I can put on my island. And yeah, it'd be cool if the hotel was not necessarily tied to a dock. I don't mind the buildings. Like, I like decorating around the buildings. I have a lot of empty space on this island. But, it's always controversial. ABD. I think I'm just getting tired. Stop being cowards. Yeah. Every Nintendo has ADHD and is running on pure vibes. They do what they want. I prefer if the buildings on our island were more like facilities in Happy Home. Like more active, lively. You could staff them. Yeah. Speaking of Happy Home, I think if we stream this weekend, like tomorrow or something, it'll probably be finishing up Happy Home finally. I need to get some anyway to get some more like stuff for my catalog, buy things for our game room, stuff like that. I also should probably just spend some time wrapping presents and like giving them out to everybody. Like I said, I'm probably really close to getting Lucky's picture and stuff like that, so that would be cool. So yeah, I don't know. Stay tuned. Definitely more to do in Animal Crossing. But I'm gonna call it there. Ugh, I'm getting a little tired. So, yeah, have a great rest of your day. We also need to do Dream Island soon. Haven't done that in a while. If you haven't updated your Dream address, I suggest doing that if you want to participate. We'll probably, I don't know. I'm not going to say we're doing it this weekend, but I've been thinking about doing it soon. And that's basically you send in your island, and I pick it randomly, and we go visit. So that sounds fun. We should do that soon now that there's an update and everyone's playing again. All right, cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you very soon. Maybe tomorrow. It'd be earlier in the day if I did, I think. I shouldn't even say that. I don't know. Hopefully we stream this weekend. I'll schedule it on the YouTube channel when I know. All right. Goodbye.